As a leader, what if your biggest leadership mistake isn't something you're doing, but something you're failing to see? Let's talk about what you don't see.
Welcome to Take Charge with Dr. Chichi.
Imagine driving your car, everything seems fine, the engine sounds good, the ride feels smooth, but there's one problem. Your mirrors have blind spots. A car can be sitting right beside you and you won't see it. Leadership works the same way. Every leader has blind spots, not because they're bad leaders, because they're human. Sometimes the biggest threat to your organization isn't what you see, is what you don't see. Today, we're going to talk about the leadership blind spots that quietly cost organization their best employees. If you're a CEO, a hospital administrator, a nurse manager, a physician leader, an HR professional, or anyone responsible for leading people, this episode is for you. Let's take charge. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Take Charge with Dr. Chichi. I am Dr. Chichi. The title of today's episode is The Leadership Blind Spots Costing You Great Employees. What you don't see. For over 36 years, I've worked in healthcare, leadership, education, and clinical informatics. I've worked with exceptional leaders. I've worked with outstanding teams. I've also watched organizations lose incredible employees, not because leaders don't care, but because they didn't recognize what was happening until it was too late. One lesson has stayed with me throughout my career. Great leaders don't lose employees because they don't care. Sometimes they lose employees because they simply didn't see what was right in front of them. Today, I want to help you become the kind of leader who sees what others miss. We are going to talk about the 4 blind spots. Blind spot number 1, assuming silence means everything is fine. So one of the biggest mistake leaders make is believing if nobody is complaining, everything must be okay. That isn't always true. Sometimes silent means I'm overwhelmed, I'm exhausted, I've stopped believing anyone will listen. I don't want to appear weak. I'll figure it out myself. The quietest employees are often carrying the heaviest load. Imagine an employee called David. He never complains, always says yes, never misses work, always volunteers. Everyone calls him dependable. Leadership thinks David is doing great. David thinks, I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. And then leadership sees performance. David feels pressure. Those are two completely different realities. So this is the leadership lesson. Don't confuse performance with well-being. Someone can perform well while quietly struggling. So the second blind spot is believing high performers don't need support. So this is one of the biggest leadership mistakes. Great employees become victims of their own success because they're dependable, they receive more work, because they're efficient, they solve more problems, because they're responsible. Everyone depends on them. Eventually, their reward for excellence becomes more responsibility, not more support. Imagine carrying groceries. One bag feels easy. Add another, then another. Eventually, you're carrying 10 bags. People assume you're okay because you've carried 9 before, until suddenly everything falls. Great leaders don't only ask who can do this, they also ask who has been carrying too much. Blind spot number 3, managing performance instead of leading people. So many leaders know everything about productivity. They know attendance. They know KPIs, which is key performance indicators. They know budgets, reports, metrics, but they know very little about their people. Imagine a leader who decides to spend just 5 minutes every month with each employee. No performance review, no discussion about numbers, just one question. How are you really doing? Imagine what those conversations might reveal. Someone carrying, someone caring, someone caring for an aging parent, someone struggling with anxiety, someone feeling overwhelmed, someone thinking about leaving. And sometimes one conversation, just one conversation, prevents one resignation. Leadership isn't only about getting results. Leadership is about understanding people. The blind spot number 4 is forgetting that recognition is a retention strategy. Many leaders assume they know, I appreciate them. Maybe, maybe not. Recognition isn't something employees should have to guess. Think about your own life. How did you feel the last time someone sincerely thanked you? It probably encouraged you. Employees are not different. Recognition doesn't have to cost money. It doesn't. It costs attention. It's simple. I noticed what you did. I am proud of how you handled that. Thank you for staying late. Can completely change someone's day. People stay where they feel valued. So let's have a leadership reflection. I would like every leader listening to pause. Just pause. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing? Who on my team have I overlooked? Who always says yes? Who never asks for help? Who haven't I thanked recently? Who needs encouragement today? Leadership begins when awareness increases. So for financial reflection today, replacing great employees is expensive. I hope we know that. Of course, I think we do. Recruitment, orientation, training, lost productivity, lost experience, lower morale. Burnout isn't just an employee issue, it's a business issue. So retention is almost always less expensive than replacement. So based on my experience in healthcare, leadership, and education, I'm expanding my work to partner with healthcare organizations and businesses that want to strengthen leadership, prevent burnout, and improve employee retention. My goal is to help organizations build healthier workplace cultures through keynote speaking, leadership development, and practical burnout prevention strategies. If today's conversation resonates, if today's conversation resonates with you and your leadership team, I'll be honored to explore how we can work together. This week, I want to challenge every leader. Choose one employee, just one employee, someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Sit down with them for 5 minutes and ask one question. How are you really doing? And then listen. You might discover something that changes the way you lead. If this episode was valuable, share it with another leader who wants to build a healthier workplace. Remember, leadership isn't only about seeing performance, it's about seeing people. The greatest leaders don't just solve problems, they notice the problem no one else sees. Because sometimes what you don't see is exactly what costs you your best employees. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Take Charge with Dr. Chichi. My mission is to help people and organizations move from burnout to breakthrough by developing healthier leaders, stronger teams, and workplaces where people can thrive. Until next time, look beyond the obvious. Lead with intention. See your people, value your people, because when leaders grow, organizations grow. And when people thrive, organizations thrive. I am Dr. Chichi. Take charge. Bye. Bye.
Take Charge with Dr. Chichi is a brand of Sparkling Star Development Strategies LLC. The information provided is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or medical advice. Financial services are offered independently by Dr. Chichi in accordance with applicable licensing and regulatory standards. Thank you for watching.